So we're taking a look at Indulge Food Hall for breakfast here on our first day in Bermuda. And you can walk around to the food counters and they have some prepared breakfast sandwiches. For example, here's croissant with ham and cheese, and this is at the Tamara counter. At the Texas Roadhouse counter, they have scrambled eggs with country potatoes. At the Garden Restaurant, they got some more breakfast sandwiches. Here's an egg and cheese. So this is egg white spinach and avocado wrapped with cheese. We've also got a banana muffin, chocolate chip muffin, and some fresh fruit that you can get as well. They've got yogurt, cereals, fruit bowls that you can choose here at this counter. At Coco's dessert counter, they've got some croissants, chocolate croissant, and fruit pastries. They've also got a beverage station where you can get coffee and juices in the morning. If you want to spend a little bit of extra on your coffee, you can go to Starbucks, but it's free right around the corner. Tammy got a breakfast sandwich with English muffin and sausage and a cup of coffee. And I got a croissant breakfast sandwich. I got a little pastry hiding right there, and I got an iced coffee. So we just got off the boat in Bermuda, and we're heading on. Norwegian has a ferry that they have right here from the port that goes to St. George's. So we're going to be taking the ferry here from Royal Dockyard to St. George's, and it's leaving at 9 o'clock this morning. So this is the Norwegian ferry that goes to St. George's. This is the lower level. And if you go upstairs to the top level, there's a little bit of outdoor seating, and there's some more comfortable seats available as well. So let's take a look upstairs. You go up this narrow staircase, and then here's some outdoor seating, and then here's some more comfortable lounge type seating up here on the second floor. The complimentary ferry from Norwegian takes about an hour to get from the Naval Dockyard to St. George's. So we just got off the complimentary ferry that goes from Naval Dockyard to St. George's, and here we are at St. George's. So just a short walk from where the ferry drops you off is St. George's Post Office, and here's where you go if you want to get some bus tickets. So we're going to go check it out and get bus tickets. So here's the post office, and this is where we got our bus tickets. So we bought these unlimited passes for 2 days, and this will allow us to use the bus around Bermuda as much as we want. So right near the post office, they have the visitor center here, and in the visitor center you can get a map of Bermuda, and they also have the bus schedule and information about Bermuda. So we took the bus. Here's the bus that just dropped us off here at the zoo and aquarium. We're going to be heading over for a nice day to see the aquarium and the zoo. Here's the green turtles. These are in a tank just outside of the aquarium. So here's the aquarium here at Bermuda. We're going to be going in to see some animals and some of the fish tanks. So here's the entrance to the aquarium and museum. As you enter the aquarium, the fish on display here are part of the natural habitats and the fish that you would find around the waters of Bermuda. So here's a tank with some parrotfishes. And this is some other fish that would be native to the Bermuda area. Here's some more tanks, including the roots of the mangrove, the rocky shoreline, some more tanks with the rocky shoreline, including a spiny lobster hanging out right there. A common octopus moving around on the rocks in his aquarium right here. Really cool. Here's a large tank called North Rock, and you can see some corals and fish that you would find around the waters of Bermuda. Here's another large tank with some rays, some fish and corals, barracuda, and some sharks sleeping here. So after you get done looking at the aquarium part, you go through this door to go outside and take a look at the zoo. Outside at the zoo part, they have some harbor seals swimming around. And here's some giant tortoises. They've also got an alligator. So in this area, they have some Caribbean flamingos. So this is a Caribbean exhibit. They have you go in because there's some birds and they don't want them to escape. So it's a double door system. You go in and you can walk around this enclosed area where some birds are flying around. The Caribbean exhibit has these waterfalls and a nice little bridge to go over. This is habitat for the animals in this area. Here's one of the birds here in the exhibit, and there's some ibises hanging out in the trees up there. So in this encounter, they have you go in to see the animals of Madagascar, including lemurs and turtles and frogs. Really, really nice way to get in here. And then you come in, that has a beautiful waterfall exhibit for the animals and birds around. Here in the Madagascar area, they got this cave and rock overhang where they have some animals on display. Here's some frogs that would be found in Madagascar, and here's some turtles as well.
There's turtles down here for me.
In this cave area, we also found a lemur hanging out. They also have this place called the Discovery Room, and the Discovery Room has books and toys and puzzles and Legos and maps and different things that kids can play with. In the zoo area, they also have this nice little park with this beautiful overlook of the ocean. Discovery Cove is an area for kids to come around and play on. They got a boat here. They got a little house for the kids to play in. They got a slide for them to go down. And then you can come down to the sand and play on the rocks. And then they got this kind of like pirate ship. And all this area, the kids area, overlooks the ocean. So also part of the kids area, they have this coral reef that the kids can climb and play on, and a pirate ship. On the pirate ship, the kids can steer their way and then make a quick escape down the slide. Hi, honey.
Hi.
And then the coral reef, you can play some music. So as part of your admission at the zoo and the aquarium here in Bermuda is their Natural History Museum. The Natural History Museum has information about Bermuda, including where the rocks came from to make Bermuda possible. And then they also have these really nice displays of the animals that are native to the Bermuda area, including the sea turtles and seagulls and birds. If you look up at the ceiling, you can see skeletons of animals that you'd find in the ocean around Bermuda. There's a giant map of Bermuda. They've also got information about the people of Bermuda. So we're going to be visiting the Bermuda Underwater Exploration Institute. This is where they have information about shipwrecks and the water surrounding Bermuda. Just outside the Underwater Institute, they got this really cool remotely operated vehicle that was used underwater for some underwater exploration. It's kind of like a giant submarine robot. So we're going to be entering the Bermuda Underwater Exploration Institute and taking a look around. So we just bought our tickets, and now we're heading into the Ocean Discovery Center. This room contains information about the history of diving with some old diving suits, some newer ones that look almost like spacesuits. Here's a diving bell, and then they have a bathysphere on display, which you can actually crawl in and pretend you are going deep into the ocean and see what it looks like far below. Here's a display about the seagrass restoration project here in Bermuda. So this exhibit has you play a game where you got to put the sticker on the zone that you think the fish is in, and then you check to see how you did. This part of the museum has a collection of seashells. It shows how they harvest them using this equipment. There's some signs about the harvesting, and then in these display cases, they have shells from all around the world. For example, here's Asia, Australia shells. This area of the museum focuses on living with the ocean, including threats to the ocean and different ways humans are harming the environment and harming the ocean, and ways that we can help the environment and help oceans thrive for futures to come. So in this area, they act like we're going down lower into the ocean. So we're going into the 3D ride that is going to go down into the depths of the ocean.
Bermuda Triangle Research Base. Initialization sequence complete. All systems ready. Prepare for takeoff. Unable to interpret visuals.
So that was like a ride where you act like you're going to the deep ocean and you're arriving at the Bermuda Triangle Research Base. And at the Bermuda Triangle Research Base, you can explore some famous shipwrecks and plane wrecks that have happened in the Bermuda Triangle. This area explores different reasons why the Bermuda Triangle eats ships and airplanes. For example, it says piracy, fluctuations in the magnetic field. It could be cloud and weather patterns, rogue waves, and then of course, the leading theory of course is it's aliens. This area of the museum focuses on the many shipwrecks that adorn the coastline and reefs of Bermuda, and it also shows many of the artifacts that have been found on these shipwrecks all around the water surrounding Bermuda. One of the display items they have is the famous Tucker Cross. Tucker Cross was stolen and replaced with a replica. This is the replica, and nobody knows where the original is. So while at the museum, they had a challenge where you got to find the divers around, and we found 5 out of the 6. So we ended up getting a sticker from the sticker box, which was nice.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Let's see the sticker you got.
I got a manatee.
Got a manatee. So we're taking the bus from Hamilton back to Naval Dockyard. So after our day of adventure around Bermuda, we're heading back on board the ship. And there she is, the Norwegian Prima, here at the Royal Naval Dockyard. So tonight we're eating at Food Republic.
We are serving the Asian fusion.
I can't wait. It's gonna be so good. So this is Asian fusion. So they got some sushi here. They got some sushi chefs here. They're gonna be cooking up some fresh food. They cook up some fresh dishes here at the kitchen. And you get to order several different items and share them at your table. So the menu here at Food Republic is pretty cool. You order digitally. So Tam and I ordered some drinks here at Food Republic. I got a dirty gin martini, and Tammy got one of their specialty drinks, which is a rye Mai Tai. So our first dish at Food Republic is the Thai steak and noodle salad. This looks delicious. Another dish that we got here is the dragon roll, which has shrimp tempura in it. And here's the pork loin schnitzel. And here's the lamb chop with mint, pear, and red radish. So the chef also sent us some firecracker shrimp. These look delicious, and we're looking forward to trying them. As we're enjoying our food here at Food Republic, you can see Tammy right here. We're enjoying a beautiful sunset view of the island of Bermuda. So here's Josephine. She took care of us here at Food Republic, and she was fantastic.
Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you very much.
Nice.
So we're here at the Prima Theater, and we're going to be watching the comedy of Dean Edwards tonight. Dean Edwards is going to be performing comedy.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome back to this incredible stage, Dean Edwards. What's up, man? Clap it up, make some noise in here. We're family friendly, but we still can have fun in here, man, you know.
All right, so here's the wings and the nachos. Here's the carbonara, and we also got a piece of carrot cake to share. So we just got back for the evening, and if you ask your room steward, he'll make you a cute little towel animal. So here's a little bunny.